What is up, beautiful people? It is your girl Rashima here. Thank you guys for tuning in to yet another video on my channel, Naturally Speechy. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, it's my first video of the new year, and I'm laughing because every time I get back on YouTube, I'm like, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna post videos every week, but then life happens and then I am not able to keep with that word. So moving into the new year, I want to set some ground rules for my channel and the vision that I have for my channel, so that if I stick to the vision, then my goals for my channel or our channel can come to fruition, basically. So I just want to recap from last year, the last video I posted. I don't even remember what that video was, but anywho, the goal that I had for this channel for last year was actually to be at 700 subscribers by the end of the year. And you guys, like, I think I screenshotted it, like literally on December 31st is when we reached our channel goal, which was to have 700 subscribers. And here we are on, what is it, the 8th day of the new year, and we already have, let me check my YouTube channel right now, have my phone here just to see how many subscribers we have to date. So today is January 8th, 2020, and we currently have 785 subscribers. Like, I don't know if you can see it on my phone, if you can see the number or not, I don't know. But you guys, we are growing. Our channel is growing. So just moving forward, I just want to make sure that we are on the same page. I know that a lot of my new subscribers are not necessarily Speechies, so I feel like the content that I want to create for this channel is not necessarily going to shift. I still am going to produce a lot of speech pathology content, because that was the whole purpose of me doing the whole grad school chats. But I'm not going to be in graduate school for much longer, so I feel like the direction I want to go in is to come. I'll explain that to you guys later, but I also want to branch out in some of the content that I want to post on this channel. I just want to be completely honest, and I want to be completely myself. I don't want to just do content because that's what the viewers like, because the whole reason I started my YouTube channel was for me to kind of keep it as like a video journal of my journey throughout the years. So I started this YouTube channel, like actively posting videos, about like 2 years ago. And like, I guess I did a Daniel fast on my channel like 2 years ago, and since then that video, if you want to watch it, I'll link it above in the cards. But that video has taken off. It's got the most views on my channel. So if you're here because you watch my Daniel fast videos, another Daniel fast is coming. I plan on starting my Daniel fast really soon. So if you want to get a notification of when I post those videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click that bell notification down below, so that when I start, if you want to join me or if you want to watch my journey, I'll post it. And I'm not really sure how much of my fast I want to share this year, because honey, being a small YouTuber, I'm not used to getting all those comments. Like, and the comments aren't an issue, but honey, not everybody agrees with your way of doing things, and that is totally fine. But if you are a naysayer and you don't agree with what I'm doing on my particular spiritual journey, then it's not for you, and all you have to do is modify your journey. So those are all some things that I'm considering. So I will be posting soon about my Daniel fast journey. Sorry, I need to change the batteries in my fire detector, my smoke detector. So that's where that sound is coming from. So I don't want to make this video too long. I'm gonna come a little closer to you guys because I want to get up and personal so you can really hear this story. So last semester, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, last semester was a doozy. Overall, I did pretty good in all of my classes. I took 3 elective courses last semester. So those 3 elective courses were motor speech disorders, fluency disorders such as stuttering, and I also took AAC, which is augmentative and alternative communication. In addition to that, I also had like a mini class or a seminar class where it was basically for my practicum. So we would meet every other week or so to speak about what was going on at our practicum sites. So last semester I was actually placed in a hospital, the hospital setting, and I know I spoke about excuse me, I know I spoke about how I wanted to come on and post my video about how my experience was going in the hospital, and I had it all ready to go, and I just was like, something happened to my content, but I was like, everything happens for a reason. Like, after I was gonna post that video, literally my entire experience at my community placement changed. So I just want to back up a little bit. So for those of you who don't know, I am currently in a graduate school program for speech language pathology, and I am a second year graduate student. So the way my school does their placements is the first year, all of your therapy is done in our in-house clinic. So they have like an outpatient clinic where the patients come to our school. We have an office set up where we do our therapy. And then your second year of graduate school, they have it set up to where you can go out into the community. So one semester you spend in the medical setting, one semester you spend in the school setting, and then the third semester you get to go and do an internship literally anywhere in America where there's a licensed speech language pathologist who has their C's. So we'll get into more of that later. So yes, last semester I did my first community practicum in a hospital here in Tallahassee. I'm sorry, I'm talking with my hands. And this story is not to downplay my experience or not to like upplay it either. Like, I'm not trying to give false information. I just want to come on here and be honest with you guys, because I said that I would come on here, document my journey so that you guys can, see what it's like being a graduate student, right? So the thing that has been the hardest for me is with graduate school is learning that the minority professional experience is a real thing. And it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, and it doesn't mean that it's a good thing, but the minority experience in the professional world is a real thing. So with that being said, last semester I was in the hospital setting, and I get tripped up every time I try to talk about this, so bear with me, you guys. I went in there bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to learn. Like, there is so much to learn in the setting. Like, I was so motivated. I'm like, oh yes, this is where I want to be. This is the population I want to work with. I love adults. Like, I love little kids too, but I really love adults. I want to learn about cognition and how language and stuff is affected when, this particular disorder happens, or when this particular event happens to a person. Like, how does it affect this. And so I went in with the intentions on like just delving in, learning as much as I can, and really like taking initiative, right? So I'm not making this video to down talk anyone, but my experience was just not one for the books. For lack of better words, it was just not one for the books, right? So what I experienced was something that I'm not really that comfortable talking about, and if I'm being honest, I would say I'm traumatized by it. Like, I know I've read all the blogs, the recent posts about how people say how grueling graduate school could be, but no, like, that experience taught me a lot about life. It taught me a lot about the type of person I want to be. It taught me a lot about the type of therapist I want to be. It taught me a lot about how I want to portray myself in the professional world, and it also taught me how to shut up, because Rashima is a person who likes to talk, if you can't tell. Like, I'm a person that likes to talk, and I like to stand up for myself. I like to be an advocate. Like, I know in our profession they say you have to be the advocate for your patients so that they can get what they need. Well, last semester, I wasn't able to do any of that. Like, I was basically put in a position where I had to just shut up and listen. I wasn't in a place where I could be free, learn freely. Every time I would go to my placement, I felt like shaking in my boots, like under pressure, like, oh my gosh, I hope I do this right. Like, I don't want to seem so stupid and inadequate, and I don't want to feel like I'm incompetent, like I should know this already, like I took a class on this, or stuff that I didn't take a class on. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go like read 50 articles about this so that when I come in tomorrow I don't seem stupid. Like, it was hard for me, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't wish that experience on anybody. Like, I came to a point where I questioned if I wanted to be an SLP, like, for real. And I want to continue this, but I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to stop this part right here. And if you want to hear the rest of my story, be looking out for the next video, because I'm going to tell you guys the rest of the story, right? So just know that it really made me question if this profession is what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like my channel, make sure you subscribe. Like, make sure you subscribe so that you can see more content just like this. And if you want to hear the rest of my story, hit the bell notification so that the next time I post it, or the next time I post a video, which is going to be the continuation of this one, you will be notified. So let me make it even more easier for you to like continue watching my content, because I know you like listening to me. I'm going to put the video right here. Click on it so that you can see more of me. See you guys in the next one.